Hi there, everyone. This is Jelaila, and welcome to my weekly messages. Today, let's see, it is sunny and cool, but nice. And here in Kansas City, I hope the weather is good for you wherever you are. You're getting whatever weather really helps you guys at this time. I know there's snow in certain places. Wow. Maybe we'll have snow here in Kansas City soon. So, what's up? Well, let's see. Things are happening. It's amazing. This year is almost over. I know there's a lot of you out there who use this time to kind of reflect back over the year and see what's going on. Well, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm done with traveling for the year and I'm home, and gosh, I've been able to catch up on all the movies and things that I haven't been able to see because I've been so busy. But as we go through this period, this is where we begin to discover what it is that we're here to do for next year. So I wanted to kind of talk about that process with many of you because this can be a very frightening time for a lot of people because we're like in a lull between, a very busy time, late summer and fall. And then there's this period right before Thanksgiving when everything's just kind of in a lull. And the reason for that, and when it comes to missions, is that this is a time when we will usually step back and reflect and begin to prepare for next year. And that means that your guides and whatever groups that you're working with on other realms are taking all the work that has occurred throughout the year and they're analyzing it and deciding which way to go next. So for you, it is time to just sit back, enjoy being at home, reconnect with family, go play with your dog. That's what I'm doing. And try not to sweat because, we're doers. We want to know what's down the road. And we're not good at just being idle. It's just when you're on a mission, you're not used to being idle. But what will happen is that if you will allow yourself to just relax and play and focus on all the good things that you have right now in your life, even if things are not going well, there are certain things that are going well. That kind of like takes the pressure off your guide. You're not worrying, you're not stressing, and allows them to move, through their process much easier. And then before, say, the end of this month, you'll begin to see what next year is about. And there'll usually be signs. Look for a series of 3 signs, something someone says to you over and over again. Or you ought to teach that workshop on the road. I'd really like to talk to my guides. Or like for me, people calling and saying, would you be willing to teach the guide communication workshop, on the road? And if you hear the same thing over at least 3 times, that's a sign for next year. And then as you begin to see these signs, write them down. This is a good time to journal because when you journal every year, you go back and you see what you did last year at this time, and you begin to understand this process. So that's kind of what's going on for me. I mean, I'll give myself as an example. I know that guide communication on the road is next. I'll do a 2-day workshop. I've only been doing it by phone. For the last few years, but I know I can teach it in a 2-day workshop. Another one is to be able to make the emotional clearing work, available by Skype. Be able to do it by Skype because it's free on Skype for the person who's calling in, and all they're paying for is the session fees. So those are 2 things, and continue to do the DNA recoding. The Nibiru DNA and You workshop. Because the 3 things that matter now, we're going into the last 2 years here before 2012, is that you got to know where we're going. You got to understand what's coming down the pike. You got to do your emotion clearing, and to do that, you really need to talk to your guides. So that is the crux of the 3 things that I do, 3 workshops I do. So I know I'm probably going to continue doing that. There looks like there might be more radio in the future as well. Now, for many of you, you might have the same things going on. You may have certain workshops that you just have to change the way that you do them. It's not like you're going to change the workshop per se, but how you do them. Maybe you've only been doing them by phone. You need to take them on the road. Or you've been on the road, but you need to make them by phone. The key is flexibility. We just need to be more flexible in what we teach. So hopefully that will help you. And if you're getting those same thoughts about your work, hey, share them with me. Maybe I can help you and whatever. All right. Take care. Have a great one. Bye-bye.